What's up, guys? Just wanted to welcome all the new subscribers. We've been getting a ton recently, so thank you. And if you are new, please subscribe. But in this video, we're going to be going over the top mistakes that new Amazon sellers are making and the ones I've been seeing a lot, some with my students, some with just random people. But I have a list right here, and we're going to go over them kind of in order of what you would do if you are a seller on Amazon. So we're going to go over some that are in product research, in suppliers and shipping, in creating your listings, and in PPC. So the first big one is in product research. So it's not doing proper research, obviously not knowing what you're doing, and either jumping on products that are fads, that are seasonal. I see that a lot. I get sent a lot of products that are seasonal. You got to make sure, like, if you see a pool float and it's June or July already, you're too late. You need to get in a month before that season starts if you are looking at doing seasonal products. Now, can you do them? Yes. I don't like to do them because then you're sitting on the product. You might have to order less inventory. That's not something I like to do. Another big one I hear is people saying, oh, I'm okay with starting a bad product because I want the experience. Well, whether you start a bad product or the best product in the world, you're going to get experience either way. It's like saying, oh, I want to invest, but I don't want to invest in something really good because I'm new. It makes no sense. You're pretty much saying you want to make less money to do the same amount of work. It's dumb. It makes no sense. Don't do that. Don't rush into a product. Wait till you find one that meets your requirements. If you don't know the requirements, start doing some research. You got a long way to go because that is by far the most important aspect of it. Next is dealing with suppliers and shipping. Using sea shipping might look attractive at first because it's less expensive than air shipping, but there's a lot of hurdles you have to go through that you don't know about. You have to deal with customs and duties. You have to deal with hiring a freight forwarder, which is someone who's going to be at the seaport, pick it up, get it shipped to an Amazon warehouse, which is a bunch of other paperwork. You need to sign a power of attorney if you don't know what that is, and just a whole headache for a little bit cheaper, and it usually takes 2 to 3 months, while air shipping can take a week to 3 weeks usually. For me, it's not worth the extra headache and the waiting period of 3 months to get going between air shipping and sea shipping. So I usually give people the advice of not doing that and going with air shipping, even if it's a little more expensive. That's why it's so important to find a small and light product. Now, another thing is people being too scared when they start a product. Their order quantity is too low to begin with. So they're nervous. They said, oh, I'm going to start with 50 or 100 units. One, the smaller reason of the two, is that your profit is going to be lower per unit, which isn't a huge deal just because you're ordering less. The more you order, the bigger discount you get. But the big thing is you're preparing yourself to fail. If you don't order enough and you start selling well and hitting your goal of, let's say, 10 a day, you're out in 5 days, you can't get inventory. You're going to lose. You're going to run out of inventory, and when you do that, your sales rank just drops. So everything you started to rank for, keywords and whatnot, it's like it never happened, and you go back, and you do get a little grace period in the beginning with Amazon where they rank you a little bit easier, and you completely blow that. So being too scared when you go in and ordering too low of a quantity is one of the biggest mistakes I see. So you need to order, I'd say, at least 250 units. At least. I won't go over 500. You need enough time to where, okay, I've been selling for a week and I'm selling well, I know I want to go with this product. You want to be able to have, let's say it takes a month and you're selling 10 a day, you need to have at least 300 units left when you order again. You got to think of it like that. Another big one is on people's first products, they don't want to put their logo. They feel like people won't buy it if they put their logo. They don't know what to do for their logo. You need your logo, otherwise you're going to encounter hijackers, which is just people who say they're selling the same thing as you, and they can take your sales from your page. So if you have your logo, they're not allowed to do that. They can jump on, but you can get them off, because if they're selling something with your logo, that's either illegal, or if they don't have the logo on it and your listing does, then it's breaking Amazon's policy because they're selling something different since yours has a logo and theirs does not. So it is important to put your logo. People don't really care. Just make it kind of small, discreet. Most people like to see actually a logo, even if they have no clue what it is, other than just the generic product. So that's going to be all for kind of suppliers and shipping. Now let's jump into listings. What mistakes do people make when they're doing their listing? So the first one is putting their brand name in the title. Now, yes, you do have it on your product, and you're probably proud you started an LLC or started a product, but the listing, so your title for your listing counts very strongly as a keyword field. No one is searching your brand name or your company name. Don't put it there. No one cares what it is. No one knows you. you want your keywords in there. So whatever your main keyword is for your product. So if you're doing hammocks, camping hammock, that would be your main keyword. You don't want your brand name in there. Don't put it anywhere. No one's searching for your brand. Don't even put it at the end. It's a waste of keywords. No one's searching it. Don't put your brand name. Images. Now this is a big one. This is your listing. So you can't just have okay images or ones you took and you think are good. You need the highest quality images you can get. They have to be super professional on the white background. Just don't slack on images. And in the back end of your listing for the search terms or the keywords, you don't have to repeat keywords. You don't have to put your keywords that are in the title in the back end. It counts as a keyword field already, so you don't need to repeat any words. So let's say you're selling a camping hammock again. You can put lightweight, durable, waterproof camping hammock, double camping hammock, lightweight camping hammock. You don't need to put camping hammock that many times. You can put camping hammock once and then never say it again. You can put lightweight, durable, portable, blah, blah, blah. Never say camping hammock again. Amazon's smart enough to pair those up, so you don't have to do that. And lastly, let's get on to PPC. So we're starting with a manual campaign with a few keywords because they feel like it'll do better. They don't want to waste time with automatic. So what I recommend is starting with automatic, letting it run, get the data, pull it, get rid of the bad keywords, and start a manual campaign with the good ones. Now, this kind of goes to the next point of people starting, well, not starting, but they're not giving their auto campaign enough time to get enough data. They'll run it for 3 or 4 days and saying, oh, I'm losing a little bit of money. I'm going to stop it here and switch it to a manual one, which you don't want to do. You might lose a little bit of money or break even at the beginning. You might profit on an auto campaign, but you need to give it time, let it run to get the data. Otherwise, you're just guessing. You have to let it run. And the last one is people starting their budget too high. They're starting with $50 a day and just letting it run because they think they're going to get more sales. If your campaign's not optimized yet, $10, $15 a day is fine. If it's profitable, then by all means, slowly raise it up. Don't jump up to $100 a day. Increase $10 or $20 a day and see there will be a point where it won't be profitable anymore. If you spend $10 and it's profitable, it doesn't mean you can spend $200 and be profitable. So just play with it. Other than that, those are kind of the main mistakes I see newer sellers making. The main one being the product research one. So make sure you do your time with that and do your diligence, and you should be fine. If you just avoid these, you should be good. There's a couple other small ones, but they're not too big, just the UPC codes and understanding that. I have another video on that. But that's going to be all for this video. If you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.